which one should you focus on? Instagram Reels or short form content or YouTube videos, aka long form content? And a lot of business owners ask this question all the time, because a lot of business owners understand that it's not always the best idea to do everything, to post on every single platform, to do Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And so they just want to focus on what actually brings clients, what actually works the best. And the way I approach it is, if you want clients, you need YouTube, right? And YouTube alone is enough to get you enough leads, enough views, enough reach for the next couple of years, because YouTube videos are evergreen, especially if you make it about a topic that's evergreen, and if it's optimized the right way with SEO, then it's going to show up at the top. We have videos of our clients who we posted years ago, and they're still literally ranking at the top of search results, both on Google and YouTube as well. So if you understand the SEO part, then you're good, and your videos are going to be bringing traffic for years to come. However, if you want to give a push to your YouTube content, the best way to do it is using short form content, whether that's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. Now, this is going to largely depend on whether it's going to depend on where your audience is, because if your audience is people who are over the age of, let's say, 50, there is high chances that they're not going to be on Instagram, and they're most likely going to be on Facebook. And again, it depends on which profession, which demographic, which country as well. And you gotta make sure to do your market research to understand where your target audience is available on the short form platforms. And so once you figure that out, you're like, okay, my people are on Facebook, it's the same concept. If it's on Instagram, same concept, TikTok, etc. The idea is that you have to leverage every single day the free traffic that these platforms provide to you, right? Think about it this way. If you post every single day one video, and that one single video is going to get you at least 200 views, 300 views, right? A reel on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. Then if you post that 3 times a day, so you post every 6 hours one reel, then minimum you're gonna get 1,000 views, right? And in 30 days, that'd be a minimum of 30,000 views. This is not even taking into account that one of the reels is going to take off. It's gonna get you maybe 5,000, 4,000, 10,000, 100,000. And so without keeping that in mind, or with keeping that in mind, as time passes by, you get also an understanding of what works best on your platform that you chose, the short form platform, and what does your audience like to see, what type of content. And that's also going to give you answers to what content you should be making more. And then month 2, instead of 30,000 views, you're now getting 50,000 views, right? Because you're understanding what performs well in your niche, in the platform you chose. And the idea behind the short form content, as I said, is we just want to use it as a lever to send more people to your YouTube videos, because that's where the conversion happens. People are gonna get to know your brand with the short form for 30 seconds, 20 seconds. But then if they're interested, and if you mention the pain points, the problems that they face and how they can solve them in that reel, then they're going to want to learn more on YouTube. And so YouTube is where the whole game is happening, basically. They're going to go there, watch a lot of your content, trust you, get an understanding of what you're all about, what you sell, and how you help people. And then if the call to action is structured the right way, then they're definitely going to take that call to action. But if it doesn't make any sense, then they're not going to do that. So if we circle back to the main question, which one should you do? You should do both. It should be a mix of both YouTube and short form. Now, if you don't have the time for some reason, first thing you should do is to outsource it to someone. You can outsource that to me, or if you don't want to outsource it for some reason, because people usually have one of these two constraints: money constraint or time, right? You can't be, it's very unlikely that you're super busy all the time and you're not making any money, and you don't want to, outsource that work to an agency or something like that. But if you do want to outsource it, then that's good. You can outsource it like to agencies like mine. But if you want to do it yourself and make it as easy as possible, what you can do is use the long form and take clips from the long form. But these clips have to be really, really good. Don't just rely on AI tools to give you clips, because it doesn't usually generate the best ones. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to understand the pain points as much as you do of your target audience, and what would basically stop your target audience from scrolling and watch that short form piece. And so that's the first step. That's what you need to work on. And for the short form, YouTube long form, I've talked about this in other videos. You can check those out on my YouTube channel. But the main three types of videos you want to make are, first of all, awareness videos. These are the videos where people will find you, or how they're going to find you. So all of those how-to videos, how to get leads from YouTube, in my case, how to edit a video, how to make a thumbnail. And then the second type of videos is case studies. So this is the videos where you show how you helped a client get from point A to point B. In my case, in the beginning of this video, I mentioned how I helped one of my clients have their videos rank at the top of search results for years after posting those videos. And then the third type of videos, these are long form videos. So these are 40 minutes plus, 1 hour plus long videos where you go in depth on how you do your work. What's the process you follow, explain everything in detail. And in my case, for example, I did a master class for coaches. I posted it on YouTube. It was like a private master class with a bunch of coaches, and taught them how to get clients from YouTube and how to leverage YouTube in their business, right? Organic growth. So that's the long form content that you can do. And the main idea behind that last one is that you want to show everything, and that's when the viewer is going to realize how actually complicated it is and how hard it is, and how you're the expert and you know how that works. And so instead of them spending that amount of time every day doing that work or whatever, they just want to outsource it to you, and then they can focus on the things that they do best, which is, in my case, they can focus on coaching their clients, delivering, and just growing the business with the things that they're experts in, basically. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm on my way to the gym right now, and I just thought of recording a quick one. But if you have any questions, send me a message on Instagram. I'll reply super quick, and I'll try and help you as much as possible. But if you're interested in working with me directly and helping your business grow a presence on social media and get clients, etc., then you can just book a call with me directly, and then we'll jump on the call and see how I can help you. Other than that, you have a great day, guys.